Welcome back to Starfield, everybody. Mental Fox here. Thanks for joining me again. We're doing a quest here called Echoes of the Past. Delgado has asked me to meet him on a planet called Suvorov, the supposed origin of Kryx's legacy. Together we'll be exploring an supermax prison called The Lock in an effort to uncover information about the elusive treasure. Yeah, but apparently Kryx talked about some kind of treasure that was down there on that planet, so we're going to go down there. But before we do that, we're going to continue exploring the key here. I was kind of hoping to find some of these Kryx's journals, whatever they're called, these interviews, to learn a little bit more about Kryx before we go down there. We found part 4 and part 5, so we know there's at least 5 parts. No idea where the other parts are.
Hey, sorry. Is it true those neuroamps can make me
Are
smaller?
you looking to start something?
Oh yeah, a good amp can speed up your thinking by half a sec, maybe more.
That doesn't sound like much of an improvement.
Are you kidding? A half a second can make all the difference. And trust me, over time, those seconds add up. If it's hard to find, I've probably got it.
Yeah, those interviews with Kryx are kind of hard to find. You got any of those? Let's keep looking around. See if we see anything laying around here.
Kinetics, electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute for a shotgun blast to the face.
Is that so? Just a bunch of garbage here. Just junk sitting around. Oh, what's this? Public access computer. Boggs rules for the Nova. Don't piss me off. Everyone drinks. Sober, get out. Drink at your own risk. No killing unless they deserve it. You got a grudge? Spit it out. I'm a bartender. I don't read minds. No pissing on the walls. No hogging the ping pong table. And I pick the music. Okay? Message from Shinya Voss. Credits are the lifeblood of the fleet. Our entire operation would not exist if not for the blood, sweat, and bullets of the pirates doing the work and the consolidation of their earnings here at the Key. So let me make myself clear. While we have facilities outside the Key, I expect any funds outside of standard operational costs to be brought back to the Reckoner's core. We've had incidents where fleet members have taken over operations on various planets throughout the settled systems and skimmed a little too much off the top. Suffice to say, they paid a steep price for their lack of transparency. Make sure you don't do the same. Shinya Voss Fleet Reckoner. Here's one called Repair Your Damn Ship. It doesn't matter if you think your bird is clean. When you dock, check with Jazz and her team to do a full repair and scan your ship for any dings or bugs. Security on this station isn't just about the swarm of patrols we got out there or the 3 large batteries orbiting the Key. It's the little things, the details. We gotta make sure to mind them, Neva. Weight room etiquette. As the doctor on this ship, I just want to remind everyone of weight room etiquette. Wipe down your equipment. Bacteria grows in damp, warm areas. Wipe everything your skin touches. That includes the barbells and plates. 2. Spotting. Let's try to avoid back injuries. If someone requests that you spot them, do it. And don't forget to ask how you want to be spotted. Some people like a little help lifting off. 3. Rotating in. If there's no free benches, it's always good to let others rotate in between your sets. Find someone your size so you don't have to change things up. Just remember to follow rule number 1. Samina. Message board. Ice ball tours. Delgado still taking rooks on a tour of that old prison? I wonder if there's still some good loot down there. I've got a cutter that will split an iceberg, and I've been itching to use it. Mathis Castillo. Anyone meet that new rook Mathis? I'd stay the hell away from him. It's nothing personal. The man puts in the work. He's just a walking black cat. Every job I've ever done with the bloke ended badly. I was there when he set up a chem deal in the same joint a squad of off-duty SysDef agents decided to have breakfast. Street rats call him Hex. Look the word up. It don't mean good things. Neon supply run. If anyone wants to do a neon run anytime soon, that'd be Aces. I like to take a hit of the old chasm bass before every job, and my personal stash is running low. Well, who are you? Who left this message? Vending machine is broken. The vending machine is broken. Before, I used to be able to kick it in the right spot and get myself a boom pop, but now I actually have to give it creds. This is unacceptable. And finally, anyone interested in starting a band? We can practice on board the ships. No need to drive anyone nuts on the quay. No offense to Bog, but might be a healthy distraction that doesn't involve drinking. All right. Nice, healthy social community here. Ammo case.
I always thought heat treatments were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one as a pet. Imagine having your own thermal.
Imagine. Hey, look, here's interview part 3.
Tell us about...
Like I said, I want to listen to them in order, so I'm just going to stop it. I'm going to take this med pack. And here is some ammo. And let's go ahead and get into this ammo case. I mean, sure, they locked it, but it's not going to stop me. Well, okay, this one works only on the exterior. And it goes right there. That leaves us with 3 fairly... Oh, this one doesn't work on the outside. Interesting. I guess it'll be this one then. Boom. And... boom. And... Whoops, did I screw that up? How did I manage to do that? Undo. Okay. Boom. And... boom.
Where did you learn
Huh?
to do that? I imagine it was not part of your training as a miner.
Fair enough. It was not. It was not part of my training as a miner. Alright, well, we found 3 of 5. Problem is that I've already been here. We've already been upstairs. And I know we came down those stairs, so I've already looked. I feel like I've looked everywhere here. I don't think I've come in here yet, though. Yeah, this is new, I believe. So let's look around in here.
None of the wealth stolen over the decades has been spent on upkeep for the station. This bodes poorly.
Nothing there. That'll take us to the docking bay. We don't want to go there just yet. Jasmine Durano?
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
Uh-huh. Jazz? Didn't Neva call you Jasmine?
Neva's the only one who calls me that, amongst other things. To you and everyone else, it's just plain old Jazz.
Okay. What is the deal with you and Neva anyway?
Neva's mine, so don't be getting any ideas. She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just looking out for her own. There's no one better to have your back.
Okay. It must take a lot of effort to keep this tin can off life support.
Well, it did when I first got here. Most of these folks aren't too keen on maintenance. Today, the key's about as safe as any other UC station, just with a hell of a lot more personality. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands, so if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
Okay. Will these parts show up on UC or Freestar security scanners?
No. You buy from me, you're worry-free. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business.
I see. Well, I'm always looking for an edge.
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
So how'd you wind up on the key?
Truth is, the fleet rescued me. Of course, I wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on. Delgado plucked me out of space and brought me to the key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after, he offered me a permanent spot with the fleet.
I see. How serious are things between you and Neva?
Serious enough that you don't have a chance in hell? Neva's got a fire in her. The kind you only see in an engine pushed to its limit. She doesn't half-ass a damn thing, and I love her for it.
Okay. Mind helping me with my ship?
I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you.
Let's see. Well, let's out of curiosity, let's see what ships you have for sale.
And I need your cash. It's a match made in heaven.
Ooh, neat. Look at this thing. Holy cow, look at the size of this ship. The Crimson Fleet White. Wow, look at this. Cool. It has a much smaller reactor. Let's see, what else? What else is the difference on this ship? I mean, is this it? Okay. Yeah, the reactor has more crew space. It could jump farther. Stronger lasers, I guess. Stronger ballistics. Has worse shield. Cargo capacity 870. I don't know why it doesn't compare it to my ship's capacity, which is what, 2,300 or something like that? She's got Crimson Fleet Spectre 2. Banshee, that's a cool looking ship. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty neat. Huh. The Ghost 2, that's a cool looking ship too. Oh, that was the Ghost 3, wasn't it? And then the Crimson Fleet Phantom 2. I don't know why I said it like that. The Reaper and the Haunt. Cool names. Cool ships. I like them.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff to hide it.
Mind helping me with my ship?
If you've got the credits?
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Oh gosh, look how pathetic my ship looks compared to those. Those are such cool looking ships. Look at this thing. I am curious about my reactor, you know. I wouldn't mind seeing if I could get a better reactor because I can't power all my weapons and my shields at the same time, but I'd be very surprised if they have any. As a matter of fact, I can't even upgrade my engines at all. I don't know why. It doesn't even let me try to. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I go into ship builder and I let's see, this is my reactor. It's Class C with 29 power generated. If I remove it and try to attach another reactor, there's the reactors. This one, I mean, this one's similar to the one we have. I honestly don't know if it's any better or worse. I mean, because the one we had did 29 power. I would want something that does more than 29, but I don't know if such a thing exists. So, cancel modification. Yeah, cancel modification. Okay. Ship builder. Right here, 29. Yeah, it's the same reactor. Okay. So it can't be upgraded. The reactor can't anyway. And that's really the only thing I'm interested in upgrading. Hey, what's up, Mathis? Have we really talked to him?
Get lost. I'm trying to get ready for the job. You should do the same.
Okay. What's going on in here? Ship services, jazz only. You know what? I go where I want. I go where I want, I take what I want, I do what I want. You're just gonna have to deal with it, Jazz. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look at your computer. What are you gonna do about it, Jasmine? Huh? Grease monkeys. Dell wanted to know if I needed a few extra grease monkeys to help maintain things around here. I told him any more would just get in my way. I don't mean to sound arrogant, and I know my bandwidth is thin, but no one else can do what I do. I don't trust a new mechanic to understand how we've kept this station together with vacuum tape and baling wire. There's just too much tribal knowledge. The same goes for the ships. The Estrella. I knew what I was getting into when I joined the fleet, but it was always my skin on the line, so I could handle it. No biggie. This is different. Nev, she loves this. Being a pirate is her raison d'etre. So the best way I can keep her safe is by working on her ship. Every nut, bolt, and wire on the Estrella I've hooked up with these two hands. And as insurance, I've put in something extra to keep her out of harm's way. Knowing all this helps calm the nerves a little, but not completely. Now I know why Mom gave me this toolbox the day I said goodbye. I went to ask her if the worrying's gotten easier, but I already know the answer. Okay. Intercom. All right. Ooh, evidence. Request day 17.
Hey, Champ. I'm including this month's list of parts I need for the key. Don't bust a gut. It's hefty, but I know you can handle it. I'm gonna need a lot more than usual this time. I'm planning to overhaul the entire electrical system before it completely shorts out. Oh yeah, thanks for sending over the key's reactor specs. I can't tell you exactly why I needed those. Dell said to keep it hush-hush. As far as next month's shipment, start scrounging up some parts so I can spruce up our defensive batteries. They're looking kind of rusty. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll have my people in New Atlantis drop off the payment at the spaceport. Just make sure you aren't being followed. We wouldn't want the UC to know they're providing replacement parts to the Crimson Fleet.
Damning evidence. Have to keep an eye on those. I hadn't noticed those little holder thingies before.
You're at the right place.
Yeah. Some wheat. I'm gonna eat this. It's not stealing. Ooh, protein bar. Oh, I didn't want to get my weapon out. Let's see. We got a ping pong paddle. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Oh, we found ourselves an industrial workbench. Who's this?
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
You're so badass. Hey, look at this thing. Pretty neat. We got some stairs here.
Neither are safe. Depends on how you want to die. Do you want your heart to stop from continuous voltage or freak out and then stop?
Which one has the freaking out?
AC.
So when I electrocute someone, best to use that. Got it. UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Ooh. Isocentered magnet, monopropellant. Oh yeah. Digipic, they're gonna be sorry they brought me in here. Ooh, a battle meal. UC battle meal. I'll consume that. Lies, it says. Whoops. Oh, I don't know what I did there. Be quiet. Okay, weapon workbench.
Yeah?
Let's see what's up here. What's up?
We may not have official security on the key, but we are always looking out for traitors.
Yeah, well, one just walked behind you. Isn't that funny? Let's see what else is up here. Oh, more steps. This place is kind of big. Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, I guess I've already been here. Which means I think I've already been up here. Yeah. Oh, this is the bridge. We've already looked around here. Did I go up here?
Don't you have business on Suvorov?
Okay, so that's where we talked to Delgado. And then we came down here and looked around. Man, where am I going to find these two other interview things? I don't really know. I'm going to go back out here and down these stairs. Get out of my way. Oh, you walk too slow, man. Oh. Get out of my way.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
Okay. I don't even know who that is. Weapon workbench. What's up?
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
Okay.
Shot a few bullseyes at the ranch today. That's worth buying myself a drink.
Yeah. Ooh, here's some more cred sticks. Weight room. Oh, okay. This is the mission board. We looked at that. Here's the gym.
A slow ship will get you caught. Talk to Jazz if you need upgrades.
Okay, here's interview part 2.
Where did your stellar...
Okay, we've got one more to find. Apparently I explored this place backwards. Ooh, here's some Aurora. It's really not worth all that much here on this place. Peak Performance 05 permanently adds 5% to unarmed damage. Sure, why not? Some chunks apple. Could always use a little bit more health. We got laser cartridge, shotgun shells, ultra mag, more ammo. Bunks, okay. Let's go look at the bunks. Man, how'd you like your bunks to be right next to the firing range? Jeez. Get some lifts there.
Smuggling, stealing, pirating. There's a lot of ways to earn some scratch and a rep.
This is kind of big. Well, let's see if there's anything we could help ourselves to here. What is that? Desktop fishbowl. Interesting. Anything good in the locker? Combat knife. I don't need that crap. Hookah canister. Don't need any of that.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Okay.
25 credits this time? I'm telling you, they're shorting us on these runs.
You think so? Maybe you should have a talk with Neva.
Forget that. Last time I complained to Neva, I ended up with a broken arm. Is Samina seeing anyone right now? Patience, I mean. I got a sword hidden.
Get out of the way. Another dude sleeping over here. Holy moly. Don't these guys do any work? They're just laying around. Here we go. Oh, nope. This is evidence. I thought for sure this was going to be interview number 1, but no. Mira's demise, more evidence.
Wait. Say that again. You think I'm who?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Oh.
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well. Better get rid of the body.
Better get rid of the body. Well, we're getting some evidence. That's cool. What a mess. Man, I'm worried I'm not going to find the first part of the interview. And I'm going to be totally lost. Hey! Oh, part 7? Okay. Well, now we know there's 7 parts. So now I'm missing parts 1 and 6, it would seem. Lovely. Explorer Power Pack. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool. I'll take it. Notepad. Stupid notepads look like the tablets I'm supposed to pick up. Good grief, this place is big. What's back here? Anything? My friend will be. Alright, let's, oh, I got a door here. Notepad. Well, I thought that was another tablet. It's not. Ooh, there's a cool spacesuit in there. I guess I could open the door and help myself to it. It must suck to live on a pirate ship. I mean, you can't trust anybody. Okay, these can, this one goes on the outside only. Try that. I've got 3 more. I don't have a 3 though, so that means I gotta undo. So that one, this one does. This one here. It's weird that it leaves a 3 behind. But I don't have a 3. And according to this works on the outside. Doesn't make any sense. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got this one here only works on the outside. Okay, that leaves a 2. Okay, and now I need 2 2s. Alright, let's see what this suit is.
Let us see what was being protected.
Yeah, let's see. Advanced Deep Seeker Space Helmet. Refined Space Trucker Skip Pack. Veterans Calibrated Deep Seeker Spacesuit. Sure, why not? I love stealing from pirates. It's the best. But we're not finding any more tablets in here. Yeah, not sure whose bunk that was, but they're not going to be too happy when they come back. Is cereal a type of soup? No, it is not. Yeah, these must be the fancier quarters, because they actually get doors.
After all this.
Let's see what's in this one.
Probably take my cut, hop onto a transport, and get as far away from nosy scumbags like you as I possibly.
Bunch of Bullseyes. Notepad. Folder. So whoever's room this is, they like to shoot targets. Okay. Yep, not finding what I'm looking for. Let's try this room. God, clean up your mess, jeez. Marzana project data? Okay, this doesn't show up as evidence. Protected by SESHAT encryption, authorized access only. Property of Marzana project, all content exclusively owned and controlled by Ryujin Industries. Interesting. Not sure what to make of that. That name Marzana sounded familiar, though. I guess I've heard it mentioned before in the game, but I don't remember when or where or what or why. Space is not for the weak. Alrighty. Nothing on that desk. Some kind of antique lamp. Stolen artwork. Now it's doubly stolen. Man, I'm not finding any of these freaking tablets. Alright, let's see what's up here. Holy cow. Ooh, ammo. Okay. Bunch of champagne or something in there. Nothing that I want in here. Let's try this room. What's making that noise? Some loud equipment. Oh. We've got a pistol, some cred sticks, ammo. Oh, got a locker here. Well. Let's try this room. Yeah, I tell you, I'm starting to give up hope. Try this one. Oh, this one requires... Oh, only Captain's room key can unlock. All right. We'll have to pickpocket Delgado. Elevator over there. Man, I am bummed out that I'm not finding this stuff. More loud equipment. Oh, now I'm back in the command center. Huh. You think I could pickpocket Delgado?
A lot of us in the fleet came out of the mud.
I don't even remember where he was.
For every crack, and it shows.
Never do a job unprepared. Need supplies? Hit up the depot.
Well, what's this place? Oh yeah, I remember walking over here. We can't get through there. Alrighty then. What's up?
Instructions unclear. What do you want?
I want to play with your intercom. Nothing? Okay. Oh, my finger slipped and I accidentally hit F5. Ain't that weird? Right before I was going to go over here and try to pick his pocket. Whoa. I can't pick his pocket?
Were my instructions unclear? What do you want?
I wasn't hoping I could pick your pocket. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Can't pick his pocket. It's not an option. Well, yeah. Ah, here's interview part 6.
Tell us what the...
Now I think I'm just missing part 2. Who is Kyosuke Nagata? Okay. And I sit. Like my grandfather and great-grandfather before me, I know I will never leave this prison. My wife said my family was cursed. The Nagatas thought perhaps whatever spirits we offended would leave us be when we fled Osaka, but maybe we are cursed. And all of this because I lifted baby formula. These laws are pitiless, leaving my wife, my child with no hope, and I just sit here getting angrier. They think they can just lock us away on some forgotten planet, but instead they feed this prison more bodies, more rage, more vengeance. One day the warden will pay. Maybe not this warden, but they will regret their justice, and our vengeance will be the stuff of legends. From the diary of Kyosuke Nagata, an early prisoner in the lock who was eventually executed for staging a prison riot. Oh, visit the Osaka landmark on Earth. Well, now we gotta go do that. We gotta go do that. Those are the rules. When we get an activity, we have to go. Ooh, look at this thing. Demoralizing calibrated Big Bang legendary particle beam shotgun. Cool. It's mine now. Oh, that was close. He almost saw me do that. Didn't show up as stealing.
I thought Delgado needed you on the planet. Why are you talking to me?
Can't pick a pocket her either. Huh. Is it because my light's on? Oops, not that button. Nope. Guess there's just no pickpocketing up here. Don't need that. Other secure access. Man, I want to get through those. What does the map look like on here anyway? Wow. The lock. Huh. There's no map for this place. The key. I'm already at this location. Huh, weird. Yeah, there's no map. Well, we look here and we'll see that we've got... Oh, that must be in notes. Yeah. We'll scroll way down here. We've got... Oh, okay. We don't have part 1. We have parts 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of this interview. I somehow missed part 1. And I would think it would be right around here.
Is this important? Because I'm pretty sure you've been given orders.
Yeah. He looks like he's kind of ready for action there. Anyway, it was up here where he told us about the tablet, the interviews. Well, here's Voss's parts, more evidence. Upgrade/parts request. Regarding the specifications for my interface, I'm going to need to make a few minor adjustments. Galbank is switching to an orthogonal hexabit encryption, so I want to crank up the core clock on my ARM hardware. You can probably get that equipment from Eugen. I also need to have a storage injector port added so I can keep any damn trace packets off my system. It probably wouldn't hurt to throw in some electromag protection too. The electrical system on the key is terrible, and a short circuit could fry the whole setup. Last but not least, I might need a few cushions for the chair in the Reckoner's core. They're wearing a bit thin. Yep. Once again, I thought that was the last thing we were looking for. But we did find Delgado's computer. I'm sure he won't mind if we look at it. Personal logs. Buy a thread. Not that I'd admit it to Neva, but the fleet's in bad shape. We've lost a lot of good people and replaced them with human chaff. The worst part is people are starting to turn on each other. That's how it is when things go to shit. It's every pirate for themselves. I doubt there'll be a mutiny, though. Neva talks a lot of shit, but she's loyal. And the rest of these idiots are too stupid or too greedy to agree on anything, let alone a new captain for the fleet. A pirate's idea of an even split is cutting you in two, so any conversation about banding together ends with a drunken brawl at the Nova. No, if this thing falls apart, it'll just collapse out from under us like a damn sinkhole. And the way I see it, we're not going to survive hunting and pecking for creds. We need to go all in. The fleet's future starts and ends with Kryx's legacy. Yeah, he's putting all his cards on that, ain't he? Aquila City. Sometimes I dream about Aquila City. The sand-dusted streets, the thick, heavy air, and the call of the wild beyond the wall. Everything is just how I remember it. I'm back with my old crew, doing heists and busting heads for loose change. Milk money, we called it, and we were the bullies. There's only one thing that's off, really. The days have no light. Every time I look up, the sky is pitch black. At first, I thought it was old age. I've spent so much time in this floating piece of tin, maybe I'd forgotten what the Aquila sky looked like. But that's not it. When I'm awake, I can remember all of it easily enough. No, it's because even as an arrogant little street punk, subconsciously I know Aquila City isn't home. Up here with the fleet is where I belong. How poetic. Well, I just don't know where else to look for that
Delgado needed you on the planet. Why are you talking?
Other tablet. The only thing I can think of is that maybe it's like in his room that we can't get into yet. So that's kind of a bummer, man. I think we've explored every place else. I don't know where else we would look. I guess there's a good possibility it's down here on one of these tables and I just, missed it when I was looking around, because it is easy to miss them down here.
Says Dev probably thinks we're a bunch of mindless marauders. We here in Ops beg to differ.
Neva had to call our contacts in Neon just to get the rook in the door.
You could just ask. Right there.
And get caught up in some pyramid scheme? No, thank you.
So I'm just taking a quick scan.
She's got a drugs of every kind.
But I don't think we're going to find the first one, man. That's a bummer.
I can spot a UC pick out from a mile away. They're always trying to fool us with info.
Well, let's go ahead and listen to the
Strong enough to knock me out.
the interviews. Unfortunately, we don't have the first one, so we'll just see how it goes. Okay, let us go into our inventory, and we'll go into notes, and we'll scroll all the way down here, and we'll start with interview number 2.
Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gale. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said, I was just a kid.
Were you ever caught by the authorities in New Atlantis?
Oh, dozens of times. But I'd just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist and send me on my way. They obviously didn't think that I'd amount to anything and didn't want to waste their time with rehabilitation.
What changed that? Was it the robbery in 2218?
2218. Oh, yeah. The Galbank archives. Very good, Gale. I see you've done your research. That would be when I rounded up a few of my buddies and we knocked the place over. Made off with a ton of credits. My first big score.
Is that why the Crimson Scar decided to bring you into their ranks?
That's right. They brought me in, taught me the ropes, and I did crimes for them for 5 years. Till I decided I wanted more. I got rid of their leader, put myself in his place, and started running the show. I've been the one in charge ever since.
Was it absolutely necessary to cut his throat and leave the body on a public street in the well?
On the street, reputation is everything. I wanted everyone in the city to know that Jasper Kryx was taking over. I think they got the message.
I'm sure they got the message. Part 3?
So tell us about Jasper Kryx's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power, people that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits. Gale, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you'd consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I'd consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gale. The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space and the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us. Lots of ships. I almost think that they enjoy starting wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't cover all my bases. Made some stupid mistakes. One thing's for certain, though. When I was finally arrested and thrown into the lock, I had plenty to think about.
All right. We will listen to the rest of those in the next episode. Something going on with my recording software. I don't know if you noticed, but the screen went out just a moment ago. So I'll take a look at that, and we'll listen to 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the next episode. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode. Hope you found something you enjoyed. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.